Hey students, welcome to my channel Simple Alchemy, and today we're going to play what is this called the apparatus version for the 0620 chemistry paper 6 version, the apparatus one. So let's start. I think, yeah, this is good. Okay, so let's start. What is this called? A round bottom flask. A round bottom flask. What is this called? A conical flask. Okay, that's a conical flask to measure the volume. Okay, this conical flask, will also use this conical flask in filtration experiment. So in filtration, to hold on the filter funnel, we have to use a conical flask. So always draw a conical flask if it comes to draw. What is this called? A beaker to do chemical reactions. What is this called? It's called a graduated measuring cylinder. So a measuring cylinder is used to measure the volume of a liquid, and to measure the volume of a gas, we'll use it inverted. We use the inverted measuring cylinder when we want to collect and measure the gas in the rate of reaction experiment. We use it on the water bath. We'll take a water bath and then we'll invert a measuring cylinder on it. From the delivery tube, the gas comes and collect in it. The gas should be insoluble in water to collect like this, like in this method, because if the gas is soluble in water, then it will be dissolved in water, and we cannot get the gas in the measuring cylinder. So if we want to collect the gas from this method, by this method, then the gas should be insoluble in water. Next, what is this called? A dropper. It is used to put the few drops of indicator solution in titration experiment. It is used. Next, what is this called? A burette. Burette is also used to measure the volume of a liquid, to measure or to take the volume. Burette is mostly used for variable volumes, like in titration, if we want to pour acid or alkali dropwise into the solution, and then we'll swirl it and see where is the end point. For that purpose, we'll use burette for measuring the variable volumes. And this is accurate one. Measuring cylinder is not that accurate, easy to handle, but a burette is more accurate. So is pipette. What is this called? A volumetric pipette. This is not a pipette. You will write volumetric pipette full, and this is also accurate to measure the volume of a liquid, but this is for the fixed volume of a liquid, not for the variable, for the fixed volume. Next, what is this called? A mortar and pestle. You all know, for crushing and grinding. What is this called? A thermometer. Okay. What is this called? A Bunsen burner. What is this called? A spirit lamp. It has alcohol in it, ethanol mostly. What is this called? To measure the mass of solid substances. For solids, we use a weighing balance or a pan balance. What is this called? These are boiling tubes or test tubes. What is this called? A petri dish. It's a petri dish. Most commonly used in biology paper, but sometimes in chemistry also. We should know what is it. It's a pH meter. Okay. What are these called? What is this called? It is called tongs. Okay, not a scissor, tongs. What is this called? A stand. It's a stand. Simple stand. Now, what is this called? Now, this is not an ordinary stand, it's a tripod stand with three legs. What is this called? Evaporating dish. No, this is a filter funnel. Okay, this is a filter funnel. Oops. You have to write filter funnel full. Now, that's an evaporating dish. This is an evaporating dish. For the crystallization experiment, we pour the solution in this evaporating dish, and then we'll heat it slowly and gently so that the water evaporates until we reach the crystallization point, until we see the crystals on the edge of the dish. So then we'll stop heating and allow it to cool. Then the crystals will form. What is this called? A spatula. What is this called? A crucible. Okay. What is this called? Okay, these are the two things. One, we have a cork or a bung, and the second one is a gas syringe. The gas syringe is also used to collect the volume of the gas, to collect and measure the volume of the gas, which is, it can be used for the gas which are soluble in water and which are insoluble in water. Doesn't matter, we can use this one, the gas syringe one. It's more accurate. What is this called? A delivery tube and water bath or trough. Now, this tube is called a delivery tube. Most of the students don't know the name of this tube. This is called a delivery tube, which is used to transfer gas particles from one substance, from one place to the another, to transfer the gas. It's called a delivery tube, and then you have a water bath. What is this apparatus used for? Okay, so this apparatus is used for filtration. Easy. What is this apparatus used for? Distillation. Simple distillation and fractional distillation. In both experiments, this can be used in both methods. What is this apparatus used for? I think you all know, this is titration. In titration, we use a conical flask at the bottom, and on the top we use burette, and we can add substance from like acid or a base, in acid or a base, drop by drop, to see the end point and when the solution is neutralized, and is mostly used to measure the volume of the acid which is used to neutralize an alkali, or a volume of an alkali which is used to neutralize, how much it is used to neutralize an acid. So we use this. These are some common experiments. Thank you for attentive listening and playing with me. And these are some resources for you. Resource page, you can see some of the apparatuses. Just stop here, read these apparatus, and then you're good to go. Now, subscribe to my channel, and for more videos, click here. Thank you.